So let's talk about a way to get more listings. So a lot of agents went through a period where they dealt with a specific type of listing. They didn't like it, it scared them, it took too long, and it was very complicated. If you haven't guessed what I'm talking about by now, you should have, and it's called the short sale. But what's happened over the past 10 years is banks have actually become very good at processing a short sale. Now remember, when the market crashed, everybody and their mom was selling their home, foreclosing on their property, or having to do a short sale. Banks at the time only had a small short sale department to handle these types of sales because they didn't come up very frequently. So what they did is they got oversaturated with these short sales, and their small departments couldn't handle it. So that's why short sales were taking 3 to 6 months just to get an approval. Well, over the past 10 years, banks have gotten hip to it. They know what's going on. They've created entire departments dedicated to short sales. Only problem is, well, it's not really a problem, it's good. The market's great, it's bounced back, everyone's happy. And what's happened is realtors have forgotten about a short sale and they only did it because they had to. But now, business is good, buyers are back, prices are up, it's a seller's market, everyone's happy. But the problem is, there's still some people out there that are having a heartache of some sort. They're losing their jobs, they're getting sick, they're getting divorced. There's still things happening to put people in a position where they're falling behind on their mortgage. So if you're more than 90 days behind in your mortgage, that is when you get filed a lis pendens. That's when the bank says to you, hey, listen, you haven't paid in more than 90 days, so we're suing you for foreclosure. Now, if you go into your property tax records, you could see these properties in any given neighborhood. So you pull up the neighborhood, you'll see all the foreclosures or pre-foreclosures that are taking place. Now, my recommendation to you is to reach out to those sellers and let them know that you're a realtor, and you can help them with the process of doing a short sale. And they don't have to be afraid of going into a foreclosure, where if they did go into a foreclosure, they can't buy a house for another 7 years. Their credit is absolutely ruined. And even if after 7 years, if a bank goes to give them a loan and they see that they're actually had a foreclosure in their past, they don't necessarily have to give them a mortgage in the future. So what I'm recommending you do is go back after these short sales, let them know you can help, and guess what? The process has been streamlined now. So there's a lot of banks that'll give you approval in anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks now. And I've seen it personally. I've seen people get a short sale approval in less than a week. So don't be afraid of the short sale. Go after the business. Why? Well, there's not a lot of realtors going after those. So you have virtually no competition whatsoever. So contact the homeowners. Let them know that you're interested in helping them because you see they're behind on their mortgage and a lis pendens has been filed. Send them a FedEx envelope so they open it and they can see your information. Let them know that you can help them or negotiate that they can get relocation assistance, which means the bank is willing to give them some money to help them relocate as long as they don't trash the house or literally take the kitchen sink with them. By doing this, you can start to generate more listings, and on top of that, you can actually enter or break into a market where you haven't been able to get in before because the competition is so tough. So for instance, I want to get $600,000 listings. I want to up my price point. Only problem is there's a few agents that have this certain neighborhood locked down, and anybody that lists their home, they're pretty much going to go to that agent. Well, guess what? I know that agent isn't going after the short sale or the pre-foreclosure in that neighborhood, but I can. And at this point, that seller needs me more than I need them. So when I go and say, hey, I can help you, I can negotiate a short sale, would you give me the listing? Chances are they're going to say, yes, absolutely. If you can help us out of this, we'd give you the listing, no problem. And then you get into a neighborhood, you have a listing, and then from there you can grow and start to farm that neighborhood yourself. So that's all I have to say about short sales. If you like what you had to hear and you want more information or more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Comment below. Other than that, I'll see you next time.